Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia with a 2.4 Gdi engine. You have problems with trying to find a vacuum leak. Stay with us and we'll explain almost every possible place where you can develop a vacuum leak and how to fix it. There is a few places that are really hidden and we took the engine apart so we can show you what we're talking about. Make sure to stand till the end. You will not be disappointed. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Another thing, if you need to buy any parts, tools for a really good price and quick shipping as well, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. With that being said, let's explain what we have here specifically. You can see this is, guys, okay, right here, this is the engine, 2.4 Gdi engine. It has been used in multiple models of Hyundai and Kia. It can be found in more than 10 models. It's been developed together. Most of the parts are interchangeable and most of the parts you will see okay, actually the Hyundai and Kia logo on both of them. For instance, you can see on the engine mount Hyundai Kia. Now if you look at it, guys, how the vacuum system works. On that engine specifically, guys, okay, you do not have a vacuum pump. Everything is created by the intake hose. So let's get the intake hose now, and I want to show you a little bit. You have the throttle body here. You have the intake hose that's connected to the throttle body on this side, and this side to the air filter box. Right here it will be connected to the, okay, right here to the valve cover, and when the engine runs practically, okay, and when the engine sucks air, okay, that sucking of air will create the vacuum, guys. So that vacuum here, it goes to the booster. Okay, you can see this is a booster hose for the brake booster. From here you have another one that goes to the intake manifold right there, and that's the purge control valve that puts the fuel vapors in the intake manifold. So if you look at it, okay, that's your main vacuum hose coming to the intake manifold. When the intake manifold is put together, you cannot see almost anything, okay, because all you have to do, remove it. And when you remove it, surprise guys, you have hidden vacuum hoses that most people don't even think about that. This is the vacuum hose right here, okay, and it comes to over there. From there it goes to the intake manifold, but then you have another hose coming from the intake manifold. That's a vacuum hose with one directional valve. It comes right here as well, and it goes to the intake runner solenoid. That's what opens and closes the intake runner in the intake manifold. So if you have a line that's cracked on the back side here, okay, or a valve that's not working correctly, that can cause trouble, guys, okay, and it can result into having problems with the intake manifold, having engine light, and code relating to lean fuel mixture, which means that the engine is getting more air than it should. So you should always check that. Code should be something like P0171. If you have random misfires, and code P0300 or anything from code P0301 to P0304, it could be a vacuum leak. Another thing that you need to check, guys, for vacuum leaks is the intake manifold gasket. If it hasn't been replaced, if it's flat out, it can cause vacuum leaks, especially if the cylinder head hasn't been cleaned correctly when it was taken apart. Bad PCV valve can cause vacuum leak as well. Gasket for the throttle body. So any extra air that the engine gets, but it doesn't know about that air, it's called vacuum leak. Because practically, okay, it will not be a closed system. The engine will get more air, it doesn't know about that, it still sprays the same amount of fuel, and it results into a lean fuel mixture and misfires. And that's detected usually by the upstream oxygen sensor, which is the first oxygen sensor on the engine. It will detect that you have too much air and not enough fuel in the exhaust, not stable burning, and that will indicate engine light on. So that's it, guys. That's the most common reasons for vacuum leaks on GDI engine. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.